Hello friends, this is Dr. Pankaj Kumar from D Y Patil Academy, and today I'm just going to discuss regarding NEET. So first of all, let's know about NEET. We know very well that NEET is a test prep course primarily for the career in case of medicines or medical, right? And it is conducted every year in the month of May. So this is basically an exam in which questions are asked from physics, chemistry and biology. And biology is the key. Why? Because from biology, altogether what we see that 360 marks out of 720 constitute the biology portion. So 50% of the weightage is from the biology. Needless to say, biology is the most important, right? So first and foremost question, is NEET difficult? What do you think? So it is a misconception that NEET is difficult. NEET is the easiest of all the competitive examinations that is available for the class 12. No, I'm not joking. I'm telling you the truth. In order to qualify the NEET, we have to understand the trick and the strategy. So very briefly, today I'm going to talk about it. Now, first of all, why NEET is easy? NEET is easy because we know the boundary. The questions are going to be asked exclusively only from the NCERT textbook. So that's why it is easy, right? The only thing is that conceptual learning is required, right? Because you see, NEET is a competitive examination, so that's why here the questions are going to be asked from two topics. So correlated questions are going to be asked, right? And these can be answered only if there is going to have a conceptual learning. So is the conceptual learning is somewhat difficult from the board learning? No, certainly not. Whatever you are going to learn in board, if you just give 10 to 15% extra every day after the board preparation, your preparation for NEET is actually done. Believe me, it is the truth, right? Now, first of all, how to prepare for NEET? The first and perhaps the most important is the apt guidance. And that is from the very experienced faculties because they know that how to generate a questions that is going to correlate the two different topics, how to take you from the board learning towards the competitive learning, right? Though, as I told you, that time required is very less, just 15 to 20 minutes every day, right? But a right kind of guidance is required which can extend your learning of board towards the NEET preparations. So what is required? Definitely a structured pedagogy or a structured way of delivering the concepts, followed by a regular test and evaluation. Consistent effort, that is the important requirement from your side. And finally, there must be a strong belief that yes, I can do it. Among all those things, the last one is the most important. And I have seen in my long experience of 24 years of teaching for the NEET that those students who are confident and who have a self-belief, even if they are lacking in their academic preparation, eventually they got success in the NEET examinations. You can also do it. Now, what are the strategy for NEET? First, it is very important to understand the key topics from where the questions are going to be asked, right? And secondly, you need to align your learning according to your strengths and weaknesses. For instance, you see, if you are very good in biology and little bit not good in physics and chemistry, so you have to make your strong subjects much more stronger to gain more and more marks. Very interestingly, you see, the subject-wise passing is not required in NEET. What I mean to say, even if you score 0 in physics and if you are going to score enough marks in biology and chemistry, you are through. It doesn't mean I'm going to say that you are going to score 0. This is just for an example, right? So you need to prepare according to your strength and weaknesses. And the idea is to make those subjects very, very strong, which are palatable to your taste. I'm sure biology lies in that category. Now, we must decide that what should be the strategy for keeping the factual details. For instance, a lot of people used to say that biology is a mugging game, but I say it is not a mugging game. It is an understanding game. Yes, of course, there are some things that we need to learn, but that also we can do while strategizing for all those things. For instance, suppose some students say that I don't remember the name of the botanical families or the botanical name. Then what I say, that simply do one thing. Just make a list of all the foods what you take in a day, right? And I'm sure that list will not grow for more than 10 to 15 items. Just remember one name in a day. Next day you forget, koi baat nahi. Again you go for the same thing and keep on preparing for that. You see, these botanical names, these families are in NEET are going to be asked from those plants which are of daily uses. So that is how we need to strategize. And finally, there should be a strong time management. In case of NEET papers, what happens, I have seen a lot of students who are very good, but they used to say they didn't get enough time to see the entire papers. So how it can be corrected? It can be corrected by sticking to the time management, right? And a regular test and evaluations. So these are the strategy as far as the NEET is concerned. Now I've just shared the 3 students among the large number of students who have been mentored by me, and these students are from Maharashtra. Digvijay Chauhan, he secured rank 42. Shivani Shinde, she secured rank 62, and Chandrachud Odda, he secured rank 156. All are from Maharashtra and they are from Solapur cities. I mentored them for complete 2 years, right? And my observation was that they are very, very simple the time when they came to me, right? But at the end of the 2 years, they are very strong in their conceptual learning so that they secure such a good rank. So, when is the best chance to crack NEET? You see, the best chance is that time when you appear for your board exams. Never think about that repeating the NEET, because our record says that the success rate of repeaters are very, very less, right? So, let's start our journey for NEET. Thank you.